Obviously, like I said, this is your boat behind us. If you want to kind of touch on how much would a boat like this cost if somebody wanted to purchase one?
Replacement cost for this boat in today's dollars would be 1.5 million.
Wow. Okay.
So
How much did the boat cost?
It was listed for 10,000.
Okay.
I got it for like 8.
Amazing.
You're talking to a guy that was expelled in 9th grade. I grew up broke. I didn't go the education route. I haven't always been in the environments that I'm in now. I just ended up working really hard.
Time matters. You don't have as much time as you think.
What's going on, guys? Today I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm interviewing boat captains, and I'm asking them how they became successful and what are some other investments they have made in order to be able to afford a boat. This is a video you do not want to miss. All right, so I'm here with
Ron Jerome.
Ron Jerome. All right, Ron. So obviously this is your boat behind us. If you want to kind of talk about, maybe some investments that you made, in your life to be able to afford, a boat like this.
Most of the stuff that I have done basically is just working hard. I own my own home inspection company.
Nice.
So we do residential and commercial real estate inspections.
Okay.
I'm a multi-inspector firm, which means we have a team of inspectors that go out and inspect houses for everybody. So basically just through a lot of hard work and putting my money in the right places, we're able to afford some luxury items.
Nice. That's amazing. What's the name of your inspection company?
It's called Signature Home Inspection.
Okay. May have heard of you. I'm actually a licensed real estate agent.
Right, yeah. We've been in business 17 years. Just keep getting busier and busier, but we do everything the right way for our clients, and we actually work in the best interest not only of our clients but our agents too, because we know how much hard work goes into just securing the deal and trying to see it through, to the final steps for closing and all that. So
Nice. I love that. So obviously, like I said, this is your boat behind us. If you want to kind of touch on how much would a boat like this cost if somebody wanted to purchase one?
Replacement cost for this boat in today's dollars would be 1.5 million.
Wow. Okay.
So it's just not so much the cost of the boat. There's a lot of expenses that go with the boat. The boat burns 40 gallons an hour at cruising speed, so you can imagine how much gas you need to go out and enjoy yourself and have a good time. So just you got to grind every day in order to have the luxury items and put your money in good secured investments. They say your money should double every 7 years. So you got $1.5 million today, and 7 years you should have $3 million if you do it the right way.
I love that. And if you mind me asking, what are some investments, some active investments you made, and what are some investments you continue to make now?
Right now we're just in index funds.
Okay.
I've been investing in index funds over the last 28 years. I'm also a full-time firefighter paramedic.
Okay.
You can see the name of the boat, all fired up 3.
I love it. I love it.
So not only I own a couple of my businesses, but obviously being a firefighter paramedic for the last 28 years. So with our pension system, retirement system, we have what's called a 457 plan.
Okay.
So I've been investing in the index funds for over the last 28 years.
Nice. This is more of a would you rather question, all right? So would you rather get $1 million today, all right, or get $10 million in 10 years? Which one would you take?
Let's see, probably 10 million in 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take the 1 million now, but like we said, if it doubles in 7 years, I'm only at 2. So give me the 10 million in 10 years.
All right, so the follow-up question with that, all right, $10 million hit your bank account in 10 years.
Right.
How do you spend the money? How do you invest the money? What are you going to do with the money?
Honestly, same thing. I smartly index funds. I have a couple financial advisors, probably distributed through real estate. Probably go with some probably apartment buildings, stuff like that. Probably, but staying small. Basically for me, probably like a 30 to 60 unit type building. But maybe some small office space too.
I love that.
It's very successful. Right now is the time to buy the small office space because being in real estate, you would understand that right now that market has fallen out.
Yes.
Everybody's working from home. Everybody's doing the Zoom thing. Everybody's doing that route. So basically, you got a lot of commercial real estate buildings that are sitting vacant. But I know for an absolute fact that people are buying them up right now at a discount and renting them out, and they're full.
Yeah.
So you kind of just right now, that'd probably be the best advice that I would give somebody is start looking, if you got extra money and you want to invest, is to look into the commercial real estate market.
I love that. Just got 2 more quick questions for you. So let's just say you're starting out, you've never invested in your life, right? Somebody gives you $100,000. Knowing what you know today, how would you invest that $100,000?
Honestly, 100,000, I would either put it into a business with another associate, like a friend of mine that owns a couple different businesses. I'd also, or you could put it into the rental market where you invest $100,000 and you get a rollover monthly income. They have like it's almost like a pyramid system where you get paid back out over 5 years,
Okay.
where you're investing in some like apartment buildings.
Okay, almost like a REIT, almost.
Right, but
Real
you
estate
got to
trust.
make sure that it's something that's going to be secure. Other than that, index funds, anything that's going to give me 10%.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, last question for you. If you had to give life advice to your younger self or anyone younger who's watching, after all the knowledge that you know, after all of your accomplishment, what life advice would you give people?
No debt. Pay everything off. Don't finance, credit cards, all that stuff. If you can't buy it and you can't pay cash for it, you don't buy it.
I love it. I love it. Candace, you said you were a boat captain?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, congratulations, because I don't know what the how many people, what percentage of people in the world, own a boat, but I got to think it's a very small percentage. So congratulations on that. So I just want to kind of touch on, what type of boat do you have, and if you mind me asking, how much did the boat cost?
Well, I bought it used. I have a 27-foot Sea Ray Sundancer, twin engines. This is my second boat in my lifetime.
Okay. How much did the boat cost?
It was listed for 10,000.
Okay.
I got it for like 8.
Amazing. And what's the upkeep on that? Let's just say per year.
I would say about $4,000
Okay. Per
a year.
Okay.
Like if you were in a yacht club
Okay. Okay.
or if you dock at a marina.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Some more questions for you. So obviously, owning a boat, you have a unique lifestyle, more than the average person. So you probably have a little bit more free time than the average person. Maybe, right? You have a boat, right?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So let me ask you this. What did you, do, to kind of financially afford the boat, and what are some investments that you made in order to obviously afford, the boat that you have?
Okay, so you guys, I got lucky. I got hired at Ford Motor Company when I was like 22 years old, and I was lucky enough to be around older people who were seasoned. Everybody stays there 30 plus years, so I was taught early to put up as much as you can
Okay.
every week.
So save.
Save.
Save your money. Okay. Let's just say on average, when you were saving, how much would you say you were able to, save up per month?
Well, okay, in my early years, you young and making crazy decisions and whatnot. It's always been 10% no matter what, but as I got older and I got more years and the raises came, because I'm UAW, we went 12 years without a raise and I was still able to maintain my lifestyle.
Love that.
But with this new contracts and stuff, we're getting raises now and I can put up more money, like 15%,
I love that.
20%.
Okay. And this is,
It goes up and down,
and this is 15 or 20% off of, your salary or, what you make per year?
for sure.
Okay. And you're saving that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do you have any active investments? Do you own real estate or businesses or anything like that?
I have a vending machine business that I do on the side, but like I say, my job, Ford Motor Company, keeps me pretty busy.
I love that. Okay. And if you wouldn't mind sharing, what would you say on average, a vending machine business, doesn't have to be specifically yours, but what would you say on average a vending machine business may, bring in?
Well, I know every time I clean it out, I'm making about $400, every couple weeks. It depends.
Okay. I love that. What was the initial investment on that?
I got the machine for free.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm a follow-up question with that. How did you get that machine for free?
I got lucky. I'm gonna just say that. I was just in the right place at the right time.
Did opening up your mouth and trying to talk to somebody, did that help out a little bit maybe?
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I love that.
I'm a go-getter.
And I love that too. And I'm sure that probably wasn't, maybe the first time you thought about, or you've asked somebody, hey, could I try this, knowing that the answer may be no?
No, like I say, I'm a go-getter.
I love that.
I've been working since I was 14 years old, nonstop,
I love that.
working hard.
I love that. All right. So I do have an either-or question for you. Okay. All right. So would you rather get $100,000 right now, all right, or get $1 million in 10 years?
I'll take the 100 bands right now.
Okay.
Just give it to me right now, and I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Okay. Let me ask you this: what specific investments would you make? I'm assuming you would grow that money, or you would just spend it on, maybe a liability.
If I was to get 100 grand just right now, I would try to do like some high investment, high interest rate.
Okay. Yeah.
I would get a broker.
Okay.
I already have one, but I would
Nice.
I would talk to some of my friends with the bread.
Okay.
With more bread than me.
I love that, and it's so powerful because you're saying, hey, listen, I don't know everything, so I want to go to somebody who knows more than me. You only know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. So if you had to give life advice to your younger self or anyone younger who's watching, through the screen here, out of all your life experiences with, obviously owning, a boat yourself, having your vending machine business, what life advice would you give to people?
Work. Whether it's for yourself or find a good enough job or get educated to do something so that you can fund yourself to, find a job with a pension still, just start working early as possible.
So, we're here kind of at the boat, right in front of the flats, and I know you guys mentioned you guys have a boat. So I'm just want to kind of get into the mind of successful people. So if you kind of want to talk about what are some investments that you made maybe early on or now, that kind of allowed you to have the lifestyle to own a boat?
Education. First and foremost, education. Work hard as you can when you're young, and invest early, save money, and pay off debt as soon as you can. And try to get to a point as soon as you can to pay cash for things. Cars, boats, whatever, pay, if you got student loans, pay them off right away. If you got a house mortgage, pay it off as soon as you can. Pay off your car as soon as you can.
So I want to kind of touch on education. When you said education, what are some specific things you want to kind of talk about as education?
Well, for me personally, I'm a lawyer, so, I did the whole college thing, did the law school thing, and then actually started working before I was out of law school for a law firm, so I could learn as much as I can and get the real world education. School's only going to teach you so much, but it's not going to teach you the nuts and bolts and on the ground warfare.
Yeah.
And being a lawyer is you're going to battle, and you don't learn that in law school. You learn that on the ground, on the front lines.
You're talking to a guy that was expelled in 9th grade. I grew up broke. I didn't go the education route. I haven't always been in the environments that I'm in now. I just ended up working really hard. I'm in the bar restaurant industry. I was always really excited about it, whether it was like working the dish machine or working in the kitchen. I was just excited to be around that stuff.
Would you rather, all right, get $1 million right now or $10 million in 10 years, all right? And if so, whatever your option, whatever your decision is, how would you invest or spend that money?
Now, if it's guaranteed, you're going to do 10 million in 10 years. If it's guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because it's extremely hard. There's so much volatility in any investment, whether it's real estate, stock market, investing in boats, which we do.
Yeah.
Part of what we do is we invest in boats. And
You invest in what you enjoy and what you love.
Yeah, so if we're talking about 10 guaranteed in 10 years, absolutely, I would do that.
How do you spend the money?
When I get it, at that point, then I would invest it.
Okay.
To make it, again, I go back to whether it's being smart about stocks, real estate, probably in those two areas,
I would definitely do the 10 million over 10 years, and I'll tell you why, because I would deploy that first million immediately. Not like I'm some hot shot, I got all these deals on the road, but there's people I know, there's deals that are out there that I'm privy to that I would love to deploy that capital. Also, if you know the right people, as long as that can be written out and they know that that is coming, you could say, hey, this is my timeline. I've got this, I got this, I got this. You got a steady plan. It's in writing. You can always prove that. You can almost borrow against that future promise. Anytime you can borrow against a future promise, especially as you said it was guaranteed, there you go, right there.
If you had to give, knowing what you guys know in life, all of your life experiences, owning a boat and everything like that, What life advice would you give your younger self and someone who's younger watching this video right now?
The thing that comes to mind for me is time matters. You don't have as much time as you think. So if you're young, get going now. Get your act together now. Get serious. Start your grind now.
Basically, any kind of hard work you put in, the same way you might get frustrated where, I didn't invest in Bitcoin, and this year I didn't buy Nvidia, or I didn't buy these stocks. You could look at that as your workload. So if you're a younger person, you put that work in early, that's going to pay dividends. And I think more important is you got to get in that mindset. Like I said, when you're young, I'm telling you, the biggest things that I think about from the past is being as healthy as possible. That's physically and mentally. When you put that grind in early, everybody only has so much time to start that family, do what you got to do. So I'm a huge proponent of getting started early. That's what all the stock gurus say. That's, again, I kind of grew up, been a lot of different places, and, I'm excited to be a part of this kind of boating community as well. That was a big thing for me.
So, and what industry are you currently in right now?
So I'm in the bar restaurant industry. I've done it for a long time. I've recently been getting into real estate. I own the Fairmount in Cleveland Heights. I will say this, we have literally the best staff we've ever had. We have the best customer group we've ever had, and that all adds to it. I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm not saying that I'm old, but I started quite a while ago, and I will say as you do this longer, you realize your life. You want to be surrounded by really good customers and really good, teammates, and I couldn't be happier with literally everyone there. Everyone there is just doing such a good job. It's so important. It's so important.